Hi guys, I hope you're doing well. This is Gamer Read Football, and what a beautiful, amazing week of European football. We witnessed, man. Like I knew like it will be interesting, but it went over my expectation. First in the Champions League, then after in the Europa League. Oh my God! Like every single game, like I was watching, I was hooked. I had no idea like what's going on. So many comebacks happening. Amazing goals and chaotic movements, penalty shootout, like so many amazing things. Like as if you're football fan, I think it's like football heaven. You can't complain about this kind of entertainment that we got this week. So first of all, like in the Champions League, uh, the PSG, I thought like PSG will win at Aston Villa, but Aston Villa played so well. They It was stupid of me to think like PSG will win, but Aston Villa like totally out physical them, outstrength them, out tactic them. They were so hungry. They won like 3-1, but unfortunately they couldn't go through because on aggregate PSG went through. Then against Barcelona versus Dortmund, I thought like it will be 2-2. Dortmund will attack, they will score, but they will not. It will not be a fight back. It will not be a close game. But they won 3-1. Girassi scored a hat trick, and I was looking at the highlights. Dortmund totally dominated Barcelona. Like it was so unlucky for Dortmund that in the first leg they conceded 4 goals. If it would have been 2 or 3, the game would have been so close and even more exciting. But then Barcelona went through, and then in the Real Madrid versus Arsenal, there was a whole week of remontada happening, closing the roof. We will beat Arsenal 3-0, 4-0, 5-0. We will, Ultras will do stupid things. Ultra will do like they never done before. Ancelotti is going to wear wool jacket. So many rituals happening. I'm like, what is going on here? And then Arsenal went there. Saka Saka played actually really well, but I don't know. Like when we got the penalty, we had the chance to kill the game right there, but then it's Arsenal. We had to make it interesting. So Saka missed the penalty. He went for Panenka. I don't know why did he do that. He should have just pace and power and pick your spot. That's it. It would have been enough. But anyhow, it happened. Then in the second half, like we were in control, like till the second half. Then we scored a goal, great chip by Saka over Courtois. He managed to do the chip anyhow. Great ball by Merino, and then we conceded right after that. I was like, "What? Why did you do that?" Like Saliba, lost his cool for a couple minutes, and Vinicius Junior scored. But then we were still in control. There was nothing much happening, and then Martinelli in the end, it was a dagger. Like it was like I was happy with the 1-1 draw, but to win at Bernabeu, it was even more exciting, and it was the feeling was so great. We beat Real Madrid 5-1 in aggregate. Amazing. But then I was like, you know what? And then I was like, there's no way this can any game will top that. Then there was a game against Inter versus Bayern. Lautaro Martinez again coming up with the clutch goal. Inter going to the next round. Bayern did try to fight back at one point. I think they were level, but then Inter came back, scored 2 goals back to back, and they were ahead, and they won. I think the tie by I think 4-3 something. So it was amazing game. Like so much pressure. Like both teams were defending, and Bayern tried everything, but it was not enough because Inter is a very organized team. But then there was in the Europa League, the real fun began when Man United are leading 2-0 at halftime against Lyon, and they managed to bottle that. and they conceded two goals like in a short period of time around 70th minute, and it was 2-2, and everybody was fearing the worst, like there's no way. And then they conceded even two more goals. Lacazette scored a penalty, and the Cherky third goal. There was like, okay, the game is done, there's no way they're coming back. Only 10 minutes left, I think the match was in extra time. But then they scored three goals in a space of, I think, like 5 minutes. Two goals in space of like 2 minutes. It was like crazy. Like I wanted Man United to, get eliminated for sure, because I don't want them to win the trophy. But I also kind of want them to stay, because so the Tottenham doesn't win the trophy, because there aren't that many teams like in Europa League, that can challenge Premier League teams, because it's not like before Champions League teams coming down to Europa League, and the Europa League is even more harder. This time it's much easier because there are no Champion League team. So they are facing each other, basically the level teams. And the Bodo Glimt beat Lazio in penalties. That was amazing. Lazio did the comeback, but then Bodo Glimt scored one goal, and it went to the penalty shootout, and Lazio lost that. And the Spurs, like, there's no point talking about them, they're just irrelevant. So I'm just hoping Atletico Bilbao can do the job against United, and Atletico Bilbao can beat Bodo Glimt, because I don't want to see Spurs or Man United to go into the semis, because the how trash their Premier League campaign is. It will be like, I think, criminal for them to qualify for the Champions League, considering the performance they are having this season. But anyhow, it was amazing, amazing week of football, and I hope like it continues, and let's see. And I hope you guys like it, and like me, like you guys are excited as well for the next round of football. And please like and subscribe. And if you think like you have another prediction for another round, and let me know in the comments. And I hope to see you guys soon. Bye.